In this video, we will have a look at business opportunities, risks, and emerging trends in the Middle East market. Let's start this presentation by looking at opportunities section. Currently, there are many opportunities in Middle East, but some of the most profitable ones are retail and e-commerce, healthcare and medical services, and lastly, manufacturing and industrial development. The Middle East has a developing consumer market, specifically in the Gulf region, since people in countries such as Qatar and UAE are getting wealthier day by day, largely due to their oil and gas reserves as well as their growing yet extremely profitable tourism industry. More than half of young Arabs claim to do online shopping, which shows that there is already a well established young consumer base in the area, and further supports the idea that there are tremendous opportunities for e commerce enterprises. Some of the biggest opportunities in these sectors are in clothing, health and wellness, products, as well as electronics and gadgets. But e-commerce industry in Middle East doesn't only end here, since online service sector is also a fast-growing industry in the region. The need for high-quality healthcare services, medical equipment, medicines, and development of healthcare facilities is also on the rise throughout the Middle East. And there are huge opportunities exist in sectors such as hospitals, clinics, telemedicine, and healthcare technology solutions. And lastly, manufacturing and industrial development. There's a great opportunity for people looking to start a business in the manufacturing area since many Middle Eastern countries, especially countries around the Gulf, are looking to diversify their economies and reduce dependency on oil. This presents opportunities for companies involved in manufacturing and industrial development, including automotive, aerospace, defense, and other industrial sectors. Now, let's have a look at the risks. There are two main types of risks in the Middle East. Number one, political and geopolitical instability, and number two, cultural sensitivity as well as local competition. There are different types and percentages of risks depending on the country you are looking to start a business in. For example, in Lebanon you will face more political and geopolitical risks, but you will not have such issues in UAE or Qatar. But on the other hand, you'll be facing more cultural sensitivity and local competition if you want to start a business in countries such as Saudi Arabia or Kuwait. Since cultural norms and customs vary, businesses must be culturally sensitive and adapt their products and services accordingly. In addition, there is frequently substantial competition from well established local companies. Therefore, market entry strategies should consider differentiation and value proposition. A great example for this topic is the Dubai Courier app feature, which was once one of the Middle East's most promising startups. They began their logistics operation in Dubai and after experiencing tremendous success decided to expand their operation into Saudi Arabia. They were equally successful in Saudi Arabia, but unfortunately for them, they were too successful. The rapidly growing startup soon began to take more and more market share from its local competitors, and they did not like this. Soon after, one of their competitors with significant influence in the country's government decided to use his authority to change a tax regulation in the country to make doing business more difficult for this firm. The tax law was increasingly effective for what it was set out to achieve, as it landed corporation with $100 million bill for unpaid value-added tax and zakat, putting the company in millions of dollars of debt and forcing them to declare bankruptcy. And lastly, let's have a look at emerging trends in the Middle East. As is genuinely known, the cultural traditions of nations that make up the Middle East are not particularly well recognized for their empowerment of women. However, many nations are working to change this in order to show more respect to their people and to be more diverse. In the Middle East, there has been a shift towards a greater focus on women's economic independence and business ownership. Governments and organizations are now encouraging women to participate in businesses and economic activities, leading to an increase in female-led startups and women-focused initiatives. There is a growing demand for data analytics and artificial intelligence solutions in the Middle East region as a result of increasing availability of data. Artificial intelligence is one of the most prominent trends in the region at the moment. Artificial intelligence is being used in businesses to improve decision making, obtain insights, as well as automating operations. There are high potential for businesses that specialize in artificial intelligence, machine learning, and data analytics to deliver innovative solutions to organizations in the region. Thank you for listening and hope this video was useful for you.